Among presidential candidates, junior Senator Ted Cruz has received some of the widest media attention over the past few years. As the first Hispanic Canadian senator from Texas, Ted Cruz is a very particular sort of politician, and that has not gone unnoticed. The Republican candidate has been hailed as the Tea Party's poster boy. So we wanted to know, who exactly is Ted Cruz? Well, perhaps most confusingly, Ted Cruz was born in Canada to an American mother and a Cuban father. Notably, his father fought in support of Fidel Castro during the 1950s. Now, if you watched our Who Can Run for President video, you'll know that being born in Canada actually doesn't disqualify Cruz from running for president. Anyway, Cruz began his political career as a domestic policy advisor to President George W. Bush. He helped stop the Bush v. Gore recount, which awarded Bush the presidency in 2000. He later became the Texas Solicitor General and was part of a number of high-profile cases. In one, he prevented the Supreme Court from removing "under God" from the Pledge of Allegiance. In 2012, Cruz joined the Senate and burst into the public eye, mostly for his conservative policy stances and his questionably true statements in support of them. Cruz opposes net neutrality as well as the authority of the FCC's regulatory control. He has voted against all gun control bills and has threatened to filibuster bills that would improve background checks for gun purchases. Like most conservatives, Cruz is adamantly against Obamacare. Some have pointed to him as the leading force behind the 2013 government shutdown in protest of Obamacare, although Cruz has blamed Obama for the shutdown. He has also proposed legislation barring illegal immigrants from ever receiving citizenship and to triple the number of guards at our borders. As the recipient of large donations from gas and oil companies, Cruz is largely in support of the Keystone XL pipeline and lifting limits on oil exports. He's also spoken out about ending the 1992 ethanol mandate that aims to reduce carbon emissions. Cruz has voted against the idea that climate change is man-made and has called environmental scientists global warming alarmists and compared them to flat earthers. Socially, Cruz is anti-abortion except in cases of harm to the mother. He also opposes same-sex marriage and gay pride parades. In 2015, Cruz proposed the State Marriage Defense Act, which would prevent the federal government from using the word marriage or spouse to describe non-traditional marriages. He also voted against a bill which would protect a number of minority groups, including women, Native Americans, and the LGBT community. He also opposes the legalization of marijuana, although he respects a state's right to decide. As a candidate, Cruz doesn't especially stand out amongst his fellow Republicans. However, as a polemic speaker on social and political issues, Ted Cruz has led the pack in conservative rhetoric, despite garnering less support than some of his other peers. The GOP race for the 2016 nomination is going to be long and messy. To learn more about Mike Huckabee and Marco Rubio, two other candidates, check out these videos now. Thanks for watching TestTube, and don't forget to subscribe below.